Jesus is the prize. I think any success that I've had, any clout, influence, whatever you want, favor, it's just been because like when I was a kid, all I had was Jesus, you know? And then I started doing ministry because I felt like Jesus was calling me to that. And then I started having a heart broken for people. And this last couple of years, I just kind of gone through like a really crazy sickness. And I think one of the biggest lessons I learned from it is that God can strip the ministry away and I still have him. And I think some of my greatest success in ministry over the last couple of years has happened because I kind of finally understood that. To me, like success in ministry was synonymous with my relationship with Jesus.
Right.
For others, maybe you're in the business field or the marketplace and you got all this money and it's like, well, yeah, it's Jesus and the bread I'm making, you know? But at the same time, when I just got a word from God and I just have the word of God, like that is enough to anchor me through the tough season. It's enough to allow me to persevere. It's enough to give me the strength. I look at life through a different lens because I got a word from God. So that's my encouragement to anyone who's listening. Like, read your word first of all. Get a word from God. How do I know if it's like the voice of the Lord giving me something? Well, it's got to sound like him. How do you know it's not a word from God? Well, it doesn't sound like his word. But you're not going to know if it's a word from God if it doesn't sound like his word. So you got to read that Bible. You got to know that Bible. It feeds you. It sustains you. And when you can read that word, you get a word from God. Anchor yourself in that.